Good morning, everyone. I decided to make this video for today, Tuesday, October 27th, with the idea with arguments, because there were a couple things I wanted to make sure I touched on for the benefit of those who I didn't see in class today or who couldn't make it. So, let's dive right in. There were two things posted on Classroom for you to do today. One was a form asking you to answer 3 questions. The other was a continuation of yesterday's anticipation guide where you were asked to write a paragraph. Let's start by looking at the form. Now, basically this form was about making the claim part of an argument. There are 2 parts to an argument, or several parts. You make a claim, then you support it. But that claim is the first part, and that claim is just a statement. So to start off, one of the things you were asked is, which season is better, winter or summer? And what I wrote here is a combination of different things I saw when combing through your responses, and a few things I want to talk about. The first being the idea that when you make a claim, you are not explaining that claim yet. You're just stating the answer. So if I look at this, I like winter because of all the snow and it isn't as hot. That's a full explanation. I'm telling what I think and why. This is not about explaining yet. We're about making the claim. So in order to adjust this, I'm going to get rid of everything after because. I don't need that. The claim is, I like winter better. Okay? That's the statement. However, there's something else in there that we need to address. The idea of self-reference. I'm the one writing it, therefore it is my opinion and what I like, what I think, what I feel. I do not need to state that in my claim. So I'm going to get rid of anything self-referential. Well, now I have a problem, because there's no way I can call this a sentence. Winter better. Maybe if I were a caveman and was just figuring out how to talk, but as where I'm at, that's not enough. So I need to expand this, and it's actually pretty easy to do. All I need to do is add a verb. Let's capitalize. Winter is better. Okay, there we go. That's at least a complete sentence, but I can do a little bit more than that. I can add the category essentially. Winter is what is better season. And now I need a the. There we go. Winter is the better season. That is a claim. That is a statement. That is a clear-cut, decisive message about my preference as to which season is better. That's what the form was about. So go back through your responses and mentally adjust them. Think about what you wrote and what might need to be changed, especially as we now are going to go and look at the next thing. This part of the assignment from Google Classroom. Now, this assignment is a continuation from yesterday. Yesterday, you were given a document with 10 statements, and you were asked to select whether you agree or disagree with those statements. Today's assignment is to take one of those statements about which you felt the strongest and create a paragraph saying why. Now, there's a few things here. Right at the top, you can see there's 4 things you have to have. You have to have a topic sentence. You have to introduce your evidence or example. You then have to give your evidence or example or quote. And then you have to give some analysis. You have to talk about why these things are connected, how it proves your point. And if you look down at the example here, I've done some formatting to help you see where each thing is. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do this weird formatting. In fact, I don't want you to do that. I just want you to be able to see it in my example. So I start with a topic sentence or claim like we just worked on. And the topic I'm going to use is the idea of whether or not withholding of the truth is the same thing as telling a lie. Now notice my claim. Withholding the truth is the same thing as telling a lie. Period. No I think, no I believe, no in my opinion. Just statement. There it is. That's my claim. Boom, it's right out there. Now I need to introduce some evidence. I need to basically say why. This is the why I think that. Why is withholding the truth the same as telling a lie? The action may be different, but the outcome is the same. Okay? Now let me actually give my example, because now I need to prove that. How is the outcome the same if I tell the lie versus just withhold information? Well, here we go. If I were to go skydiving with someone and tell them that their parachute is perfectly fine, even when I knew it wasn't, that person would fall to their death. If instead I were to just give them a defective parachute without saying anything, and they didn't ask, the result would be the same. That person lacked critical information, which directly resulted in their death. Okay, so there's my example. This idea of going skydiving, lying, here's a perfectly good parachute, and just, here's a parachute. Either way, defective parachute, splat, no good. Whether I lie or withhold information, same result. And there's the analysis there. The difference between me actively lying to them and simply withholding information is a semantic difference at best. I would still be responsible for their death because the same outcome occurred. And that's my argumentative paragraph explaining why I think withholding the truth is the same thing as telling a lie. And that's what I want you to do. Pick one of those 10 statements and write a paragraph that looks kind of like this. It has to have at least 4 sentences, because you have 4 components, although you could write a little bit more for these two if you want, but it should still be between 4 to 7. Each one should make its point and move on. Don't linger over anything. So, that's what we covered in class today. That's the assignments that are given. Hopefully this video helps out a little bit. Do you have any other questions? Let me know. Other than that, have a great day. Talk to you later.